Some collaborations work because the planning is perfect. Others work because the people are. You, definitely, both. What's going on, everybody? Donovan Fernandes here, Mr. I Am All Talk. And today I'm hanging out with an awesome woman right here, Nikolina from 424 Events. That is correct, right?
Yes, it is. 424 Event Group.
Yeah, 424 Event Group. And you know what? If I ever say anything but those numbers, you can like punch me like right in the face, like right over here. Just like
I
knock
think you've
me
got
out.
it now.
Perfect, yeah. But honestly, you are a powerhouse planner, no ego, pure execution. Like you're straight up like mad chill, mad cool, right? And like, funny enough, we just worked together for the first time. And I'll tell you, like, there was no like shifting of power. There was no battling. It was like our wit, our fun, human, I don't know what, like how to describe it, but like
Energy.
Our energy. Like
Yeah.
point, and I'm like, yo, you need to come on this podcast.
Yeah.
We need to like dive into this stuff, right? But today is honestly just like a little bit of like a conversation, and like, you know, we're gonna talk about like many different things, but like one of the big ones is how can planners and MCs coexist, right? Because, you know, when we did that wedding, it was just like, okay, I know you're the role, you know my role. Sometimes I'll just do whatever I do and I'll let you do whatever you do, but we got to make it work. And there was like so much communication and so much tic-tac-toe. And that was like pretty damn cool.
So you actually met me at like the worst moment because I was dealing with the pastor fiasco.
Yeah.
And I was just running around, and then you came in and you were like, okay, I'm just going to give her like a moment to chill. But I think it was a great wedding.
Yeah. But no, it was a great wedding, but like,
okay, pastor fiasco. I feel like we should give context.
yeah. Can you just like
basically the pastor just showed up late, and then while he was marrying the couple, he didn't pronounce them husband and wife. He didn't say you may kiss the bride. He didn't say anything. So then I was panicking internally, and then I saw the bride and she mouthed to her husband and she was like, I think we should kiss. And I was like, oh my God, he should tell you that.
yeah, please kiss the bride.
Exactly. And then he was late. So we were automatically like 10 minutes, 15 minutes off from the beginning just because he couldn't find the
Did
location.
he apologize?
He did. He did apologize.
Yeah. Because that kind of like throws things off when
right off the bat. It's like the first thing that's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So then I came in, and then I had to, you know, the couple obviously noticed, and they were like, we spent 45 minutes with him and nothing that we planned actually happened. So I was like, it's okay. Like, we'll deal with it tomorrow. It's a tomorrow problem. Let's just party. Like, now it's time to actually party.
Yeah. And I noticed even like when like my balance was a little off, you're like, just message them tomorrow. I'm like, okay, not a problem.
Yeah. Just message them tomorrow. It's a tomorrow problem.
It's
right
tomorrow.
Now we just
of
party.
Of course. And I hate like when people like get in there and there's like, where's the money? Where, like,
oh my God.
You got to chill.
Yeah.
You got to chill.
Like relax.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're traumatized from another couple, but that doesn't mean that this couple is going to do that. And they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. I've heard stories, but I have never dealt with it.
Yeah, me neither.
Actually, I've dealt with it once.
Oh.
Once. But okay. This is like a story that's now just coming in here, and it's like quick. We'll go to like the next segment, obviously, but it happened. So this couple booked me, and they like a week before the wedding, I'm like, I don't have anything from you. Like, what's up? Like, they paid their deposit, and a day or 2 days before the wedding, the guy's like, yo, Donovan, like, do you want to like share the mic? It's like, my brother booked another MC. I'm like,
you got double booked.
You got like, okay, but like, let me know. Like, I turned down like probably 10 weddings for that one. I can probably still go get work. Oh, no. Stay. The day of the wedding, I get in touch with the planner. She's like, who are you? I'm like, yo, I'm the MC. She's like, no, you're not the MC. I'm in contact with the MC. I'm like, hold on.
Oh, they really double booked.
Yeah. I got in contact with the MC. Then the planner calls me. He's like, I think that's pretty unprofessional of you calling the other MC. I'm like, yeah, because you're busy right now.
Yeah.
Let me problem solve.
Yeah.
It's not, right? It's not unprofessional.
I actually don't think that's like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
In fact, I would probably get us all three of us on a phone call.
Figure that out. And then after, he's like, I'm like, they're like, okay, they're going to go with the other MC. I'm like, really? Like, really? I'm like, okay, that's fine.
And how far in advance did they book you?
Like February, and it was a September
Okay, so
wedding.
like far enough.
Far enough.
Maybe they forgot about you.
No, because even like weeks before, the brother of the groom was like saying, "Hey, you're our MC. Just want to get in." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here," but then no follow up. When I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here. Let's get on a call." One of the most weirdest experiences of my entire.
Did you get paid?
So this is the one time I did not get paid. So I had my balance. The groom gets on the phone. He's like, "You will get paid. I promise you." The planner's like, "Oh, he's a good guy. He'll get paid." I show up on because like I said, "Listen, let me know now if you do not need me, and I will go somewhere else, and I'll go watch one of my MCs." Guess what? He's like, "No, you're showing up, you're eating, you're partying with us, and you're going to get paid." I'm like, "Okay, trust you." I have like messages, just reading them. I'm like, he's not responding. Buddy, keep the money, man. Keep the money. Give it to like the homeless or do something like, give it to a charity. Like, just do something proper with that. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to point right here because, it's only one client. He knows.
He knows who he is. I feel like everyone that's going to listen that we're talking about knows who they are.
Yeah, we'll know exactly who they are. But no names, just situations. Now, there's the kind of planner who shows up with a clipboard, and there's the kind who leads an event. That's what Nikolina does. 424 Events Group. Talk to me about the origins. Why 424? How did this all start?
Yeah, so I've been doing weddings for maybe the last 7-8 years. So straight out of my undergrad, I was like, this is what I want to do. I love doing events. I love doing weddings. So after a few years of experience within the industry, I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to start my own company. And at the time, I was working at a boutique hotel downtown, and I watched so many planners come through the space, and they were so bad. Like they were like headless chickens running around, and I was like, I wouldn't do it that way. I wouldn't do that. And I'm looking at the couple and the couple's stress, and it's like I'm helping out the couple more as the venue than the planner that they paid. So I was like, let me take all of this and try to create that incredible experience for the couple. Because at the end of the day, the wedding is for the couple. Like we think it's for the guest, but it's for the couple. Like it's their vision, it's their dream, it's what they've been thinking about and talking about. The guests are just there to enjoy with the couple.
Yes.
So 424 is actually my late mom's birthday. So she was born on April 24th.
That is such a beautiful tribute to your mom. Yeah.
So it's always in positive light, and it's also, I find, like an easy number to, well, maybe not for some, but it's like an easy number to remember. It kind of just like goes like 424. So and then event group, I decided it's not going to be me all the time. Mm-hmm. I do have assistants that work with me, and it's going to be a little bit larger than just weddings one day. So
yeah.
And it's growing into more. So I do celebrations of life now. I do birthdays.
Yeah, explain that. The celebrations of life, because like when we were talking and we were like, yeah, I do corporate, I do birthday, I do, well, you used the word funerals, but like then you said like switch to the celebrations of life.
Yeah.
How is that? Like,
it's honestly, to me, an event is an event. So at the end of the day, there's always going to be food, music, guests, people, and like a purpose. It's just the different kinds of emotions. There's a different tone set for a networking event or like a brand event. There's a different tone for a celebration of life, and then a different tone for a wedding.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not taking shots. Well, you could be taking shots at a celebration of life. But I met a woman named Diana who actually owns Celebrations of Life Toronto. So she has taken me under her wing and kind of taught me. She's been a funeral director for 30 plus years. So she kind of took me under her wing and taught me how to switch that emotion. Even when I was speaking, she's like, you're very bubbly, like tone it down a little bit, because the tone of the event is different, right? Like if you were to MC a celebration of life, you have to change your tone. You could still do it, but you have to change the tonality.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. Like it's been fun. It's been lovely. I never thought I would be doing like memory tables and tablescapes like that, but it's so, there's just a little bit more emotion to it. And I try not to take that emotional burden, and I try to just be there for the people that are celebrating their loved ones that have passed.
Yeah.
It's totally different though.
Like you got to pick like kind of like a persona and go with it on that day. Cause like I've hosted 2 celebrations of life. One was for a late DJ partner that I had, right? And that one, it was in the funeral home. The casket was there, and I couldn't. It was hard.
Yeah.
I was like stuttering.
Yeah.
And I was lost for words, and I had a paper, and I never read off paper. The other one was for my late uncle, and what happened was, like, they're like, after the funeral, we want you to come. I'm like, if I go on the microphone, I have to pick, am I the grieving nephew, or am I Donovan Fernandes, Mr. I'm All Talk? And I'm like, I went with Donovan Fernandes, Mr. I'm All Talk, and like I had that, like I started energizing people. I started like getting people just to be But yeah, you're right. It's harder
because you knew those two, right?
Yes,
so at least with mine, I don't know the clients. I learn so much about them by going through their things, and I'm touching like really personal items from them, like handwritten love letters. Like it's so different.
That's wow, wow. Like, do you read them?
No, I can't. It's like chicken scratch.
Oh, okay.
I can't. You know how like older people used to do cursive?
Yeah. I totally get I have. You saw my handwriting, Mike. It gave you.
Oh my God! Yes.
What's wrong with my handwriting? Was there a problem?
You write like a doctor. Like I couldn't read it.
Like
I had a perfect itinerary, which was not printed out. By you, which is why you chicken scratched.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. I don't like going out there with like a piece of paper.
You need the cue.
I need my
card.
branded cue cards, and I need to write things out, because if I don't write it out, it's
your process. Yeah,
it's my process.
Yeah. And honestly, my itinerary that day changed like 17 times because you actually just switched it. You're like, this is better. And I was like, you know what? Go for it.
Thank you.
Whatever makes sense.
Yeah. And that was the flow too, right?
Yeah.
But every time I come into a wedding, I always go, I'm like, okay, one person, tell me how to say the names of everybody.
Yeah.
Because I need to absorb it, put it in my head, and then when the wedding's done, I need to forget it. I have to read things. Like sometimes if I have a hashtag on there, that means turn stuff up, energize the crowd, which you saw. I saw, yeah. Right. And I do that with ease too, right? And speaking of ease, I'm going to go on to our next segment, because everyone sees the polished table settings. No one sees the planner getting 20 calls behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff you have to deal with behind the scenes, even before I get there. How do you keep so calm? How do you keep your mind just focused? Like, how do you just be you? I met a bubbly you, and you said you were dealing with a lot of stuff before that.
Yeah.
How do you just put that aside and just keep focused on the goal? Like, not many people can do that. Or let me say, not many people are level-headed.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just the end goal that we all have, which is this is for the couple. Like we're here for the couple to have a good time. And at the end of the day, like weddings are a party. Like when you think about it realistically,
they're a celebration.
They're a celebration of love. Like it's a party. It's a good time. We're not like there's no life or death in the situation. So if something goes wrong, just pivot. Like we'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it whether in the moment or later or tomorrow. So just it also comes with experience, and when you do it over and over again, I'm sure you've seen everything under the sun, and so have I. You learn how to deal with it, and with the couple, you just make sure that in that moment you recognize their emotions, and then afterwards you deal with the problem. So I try not to show that I'm stressed. With vendors, it's okay if you guys see it. Yeah. Because you hear me. You're gonna hear me swearing. You're gonna see me running around.
I can see your manner. You hear me.
Yeah, like you see what's happening, and you're like, okay, like let her deal with this, because if I deal with it, it's gonna make everyone else's life easier. The photographers can't start. You can't start. Like we all have to be on the same page.
Yes.
So I try to be as open with the communication, and if there's something wrong happening, you're all going to know about it because you should know about it, right?
Yeah.
The groom's run off, you got to know. Like, we can't continue, but the couple never knows.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a fourth one. I once dealt with a planner. I'm like, she was like, where are you? I'm like, I'm right here. We've been looking everywhere for you. We need to start now. I'm like, great. Where's the groom? And she's like, oh. She had to go find the groom. I'm like, please, I'm here. Like, I could have gotten the groom, right? But you're not letting me do my bit, right?
Yeah.
And Yeah, you know who
So
you
when
are.
it comes between, and maybe this will lead into our other segment,
Yeah.
but I'm going to say it now. But when it comes to your relationship and my relationship and our roles, I lead the event, or the planners lead the event, but the MC leads the room.
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing between the two of us. And if you and I aren't working together, or like,
We're not on the same page.
If we're on the same page, you know what? Everyone feels it.
Yes.
If the photographer and the videographer are on the same page, no one sees it.
Yeah.
But if you and I aren't on the same page, it's so obvious that we're stepping on each other's toes.
Yeah. And I think it's one of the, I think like when you're like a couple's booking a client, right? Sorry, when a couple's booking their vendors, so like, yeah, you have your photo, you have your video team, and they're there to capture these epic moments, but you're there to manage the logistics, the behind the scenes, all those things. Yes, I'm there to lead the room, but like I'm there to build that vibe.
Yeah.
But if we're not vibing, oh yeah,
Everyone feels it.
Everyone feels
Exactly.
it. Like there should be no bitter air. There should be no like tense moments. Like,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm saying like that. And that's why I was like, yo, you're coming on this podcast. Like there was like no ego. It was like just straight vibes, good energy. And
Yeah. You were there timing the speeches, making
Yeah, there
too
we
far
go.
away, but you were there timing the speeches. You're like, the speech is 12 minutes. And I was like, like, it
Yeah.
is what it is. We're just going to let them keep going.
Yeah. Cut your speech. I think, by the way,
Oh my God.
speeches should be 2 to 3
Like non-existent?
minutes. Yeah. No, because like you should pick key people. Not everyone should be saying the same thing.
I know it's hard.
Like imagine reading the same book, just like someone else is like reading it for you in a row. Some people have the extended version. Some people have the Cole's notes, but like it's the same story.
And it falls on the planner, right? Because I'm the one talking to them while we're making this itinerary.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's really out of my control. I'll tell them, I'll be like, this person, I even write it in. If you look at it, max 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Couple gets maximum 10. I'll let you guys speak a little bit longer, but to have like 12 minutes or 24 minutes,
Yeah.
it's too long. Like
Yes.
if people fall asleep, people's attention, like think about people on TikTok, like you're watching 30-second videos and you watch 15 and you scroll to the next one.
Yeah.
So people's attention span can't last that long.
Yeah.
And also sometimes people don't care.
Yeah. Especially now. Yeah. Like you need like a hook. Every speech should have a hook, just like,
Yeah.
right? What's the longest speech you've ever heard? I have mine. I timed it too.
I think you're a timer. I think I should start timing them,
Yeah.
but I haven't timed them. I think the longest one was 15 minutes, but
I'm gonna
I just
destroy
really
your-
wanted them to,
Yeah.
to get
1
off.
hour and 15 minutes.
Okay,
Why do you, the producer is like in the back, what? 1 hour and 15 minutes.
But did they have a planner?
They did not.
Okay, because I was going to say, as a planner, I would maybe go up there and nudge them to wrap it up.
And I think
What did the kitchen do? Did they not kill
no,
everybody?
this was the last speech, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? It was done by a bride and it was 1 hour and 15 and literally
Oh, you can't do anything.
you can't do it. And every time you thought it was going to be done, it kicked back in. And okay, transparent, I had to go to the bathroom too. And I'm like, okay, no, I got to be here. I got to
my
be here. I got to
God.
be here. I got to be here.
Because she could wrap up any second
Yes,
and you need
yeah.
to go to the next.
Yeah, 1 hour. So before we go to the next segment, I got to ask, how do you deal with unrealistic clients? How do you keep them in check? And how do you,
I humble them straight off the bat.
can you like share, or is it like,
No, well,
gonna get too personal?
it's from the beginning. Like when I'm talking to them, I'll just say, I do my best to execute their vision and whatever it is that they have in their mind. That is my goal. But sometimes I'm like, that's just not possible. Like just based on experience, and then I'll explain like the ripple effect that doing that will have.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they're thinking just in the moment and I'm thinking for everything else. So if you're telling me like you want 10 people to speak,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's going to affect the main entree. Like your steak's going to be cold, like it affects so many things, like so many moving parts. So just being frank with them. And I try to build that relationship with them from the beginning where it's like, she's upfront, like she's honest, like she's going to tell us how it is.
Yeah.
And then of course, if they really, really want it, we'll make it happen, and we'll try to meet each other in the middle.
Have you had anyone try to hijack your plan?
Like the itinerary?
Yeah. Or like
my God.
throw in random speeches or no, we have a surprise.
Yeah. So, oh my God. So this one.
And they do it like last minute. Okay, we're going to come up right now. I'm like, yeah. It happens.
So and usually with something like that, it's not the couple. It's like someone else. It's a family member. It's usually not, if the couple says, I want to do it last minute. Yeah, sure. No problem. Do whatever you guys want. It's your day. But I had a groom, the father of the groom, was like, I'm going to bring them up to do like a special dance. And he like picked like an Ed Sheeran song, and they were not Ed Sheeran people. Like they definitely not Ed Sheeran people. And he was like, I'm going to bring them up. I'm going to invite them up. They're going to do their first dance, but I have a scheduled first dance.
Yes.
And I'm like, sir, like you can't do that. And like the bride definitely wasn't going to be comfortable with it. And I was just there with the DJ, and I was like, you're not playing this Ed Sheeran song. Like, I forbid you from playing this. I was like, you're not playing it. I'm going to get ahead of this.
Yeah.
So I actually had to pull the groom aside. And usually I don't involve the couple at all, but I'm like, it's his dad. So I had to pull the groom aside, and I was like, hey man, like he's going to pull you up for a dance. Heads up. Like, I need you to talk to him. Like, I need you to tell him to not do it because he's not listening to me. He doesn't care what I say. But I'm like, your wife is going to hate this. It's going to be awkward, and you hate Ed Sheeran.
Like, I had a couple warn me before. There is going to be a family member. They named the family member, and they're like, he is going to come up and he's going to try to say a few words.
Oh my God.
Please do not let him on. And then
was it like an uncle?
It was like, an uncle, right? And then all of a sudden he comes up, hello, sir, how are you? Like, I'm name. I'm like, you're him. Nice to meet you. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. Hey, listen. I'm like, oh, here he comes. I just want to come up there. I'm very close with like the bride and groom. I just want to say a few words. I'm like, he said it so nicely. And if I wasn't warned, by the way, I will never do that. I always have to check with bride and groom and planner.
Oh my God, of course.
That is like a must. But he's like, I'm like, hey, listen, I got to talk with the couple, but honestly, we have such a tight itinerary today. We cannot, right? He's like, oh, okay. Then we see him as the speeches are happening. I see him come around. He's coming slowly. And then finally he starts nudging his way, and he reaches over for the microphone. I'm like, I'm pulling back, and I bring his arm here. I'm like, and he's like, he kind of moved my arm aside to get to the mic. I'm like, in front of everybody. And then I go to the bride. I'm like, I look, she's like, let him go. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm telling her.
Yeah.
Like we had the DJ ready to like press mute.
Yeah.
We had like everyone like on point. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, here. And the bride's like, I'm like, okay. But then the planners are looking at me, and you see them. They're like, that's the guy. You're nuts. I'm like, it's okay.
Like she said, it's okay.
The bride, when? I'm like, right now.
Yeah.
We had a moment. Right? But yeah, that's the stuff that no one sees.
No.
Right? But like
and it's always the older people that want to do it. Like, you're never going to see like a 25-year-old that's going to pull something.
I want to
like
come
this.
up and sing a song.
Yeah, like it's always like
it's either they're really old or really young.
Yeah.
And sometimes, can you say no to like a really cute like flower girl or ring bearer?
No.
You can't?
No, I can't. They're so cute.
They are, but
like, unpopular opinion, children shouldn't be at weddings.
Okay.
I think weddings are adult parties.
Yeah, so let's dive into this.
That's controversial.
That is controversial because I've seen some kids sit there so well behaved, and they're just like on their phones. I'm like, okay.
You know what? Your family, like if you have a niece or a nephew or, or like a really young sibling, obviously your immediate family, like they can be there if it is your flower girl and your ring bearer. Other people's children, they don't need to be there.
Yeah. I've especially when the dry ice comes out, and I've been at weddings like where it's like the fireworks are there, and then all of a sudden you see, as soon as the dry ice comes, these kids just start like
they want to touch it. They want to,
and they're running, and the photographers are like, no, like I don't know. It's like parents, hold on to your kids.
The worst is the scream crying during, I guess you're not there for the ceremony most of the time, but the scream crying at the ceremony.
Or the parent that, like, move your kid. They are screaming.
Yeah.
Go out.
Go outside.
And they're like, just there trying to
like stand in the back. Or be ready to get out.
Yeah. But don't be there to listen to the speech while you're like.
I feel like you should get a videographer on here. That's probably their biggest nightmare.
Yeah.
screaming children.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I do see that during speeches.
Yeah.
Right? I think people have gotten the point now, but I've seen it before. I'm like, are you not going to move your... Like, if I started screaming, like, would that be okay? I mean, like, no, seriously. It is controversial because, like, you know, like, it's not the kid's fault.
No,
right?
it's
not the kid's fault. But that's where the parents should be like...
And, like, teenagers are fine. Like, 12 and up.
Have you seen how teenagers are acting now at, like...
Well, sometimes they're all on their phones.
They're all on their phones.
They're not even in the room. Like, they're just on their phones.
They're all on their phones. There's one time I'm like, yo, man, who you're messaging? And I called out this kid. And I'm like, who you're messaging, buddy? Right? Is she here? Is she here? Right? Go talk to her. You know, put down your phone. Be present. And like, he put down his phone. Everyone was just laughing. I felt bad, but I'm like, yo, like sometimes you need to be called.
Be in the moment.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like people just like come up with their camera phones and they just start like thinking they're the videographer and photographer?
All the time. Especially when they tell you in an unplugged ceremony to not have cameras.
I love unplugged ceremonies.
And then there's like an auntie with like her phone like this, like down the aisle. And it's like, man, like I'm going to tap you on the shoulder and then ask you to put your phone down because you're in every shot of let the professionals do their jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the couple will, well, at least with me, the couple will always have those behind the scenes photos because I'm taking them.
Yes.
Right? Like I'm there with my phone taking like their first kiss or their walk down the aisle. So.
Yeah. I was actually at a wedding where every vendor had their own BTS person, including me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because like I invested a lot of like let's say some budgeting for BTS because like I need that.
Yeah, you do.
I really
feel like I need that too.
Yeah.
I feel like, and you know when they like mic the planners and they're like walking around all day like swearing into the camera?
Yeah, you should.
I feel like I should do
100%. There's this guy
where I'm like barking orders.
Yeah. There's this guy in the internet, but like he has like a foul mouth.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
I can't do that, right? I can't. Like, yeah, but like, but he's funny. He's great, but I don't even know how he is as a planner. He must be great, right?
Yeah.
Right? But like, I could 100%.
I feel like it's entertaining. I feel like for a TikTok
but I think you could do it.
I think I should.
You should.
Just hire someone to follow me around all day and then just like
do it at the next wedding. Seriously.
I should.
Yeah. I'm used to it now. Before it was like.
I have to pick like I have to pick a wedding that I know is going to be a little bit chaotic, not smooth sailing.
Have you ever had families battle it out?
No, I keep them in check. I'm sure they tell you too. Like every couple like warns me. They're like, oh, like my parents are divorced, or oh, like I have family. Is that what you're asking me? Yeah. Is that
no? Just like they don't get along.
Yeah. They have like family feuds, and then they like seat each other on opposite sides, and they like flag the names and they flag the seats, and they're like, keep this person away from this person. Yeah. But honestly, no, I'm. I'm grateful that they haven't feuded it out. Honestly, I've kept everyone in check, and I have like a speech prepared. Like I'm like Eminem in my head. I'm like I'm ready to battle you before you battle that person because it's like you're not going to ruin their moment.
Shout out to Eminem. on my other show, Eminem is not seen as the character, right? So like big positive spin for Eminem here. So. The guests see a perfect party. We see everything that almost fell apart. We see a lot of different things. And I think we already just kind of touched base. But if you had to tell your couples one thing, it's like that they need to know about what goes on behind the scenes, what is it?
Honestly, I don't think they want to see what's going on behind the scenes.
Or if you could warn them on one thing to do that could avoid a lot of confusion, what would it be?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for this one.
Yeah. Because I like my guidance I provide to them is like communicate with each other, but enjoy this.
Oh, you mean for the couple, like themselves? Yeah, they need to enjoy. They've like let the professionals that you've hired do the job. Like let them, that trust that you had when you were talking to them and hiring them, have that trust on the day of, and everything will flow smoothly.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of just them enjoying themselves. Like at the end of the day, like I said, like it's for them. Like it's what they, especially for like a bride, if she's been thinking about this day for like the last 15 years of her life, even before she met her person, it's important to just live in the moment. Like just be present, like enjoy, have fun. Like if you don't like something, like just say, like we'll change it. You know, if the DJ's playing a really bad set, tell them to change it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like if you don't like something that we're doing, tell us. Like we'll pivot. Like we're so easy to pivot to what they want in that moment.
100%, right?
Yeah.
And it's about managing the energy of the room.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm there for the couple, but I'm also there to keep that energy of everybody flowing.
Yeah.
And I think energy in a room, a seamless flow from start to end, like there's a science behind what we do. There is a science. There's a reason when, as soon as they come in, we do the first dance, we cut the cake, like then the MC will hype up the room, then they will, like, that's the flow that works the best, because we have to like you can't have just everyone sitting there.
Yeah.
Right? Sitting there waiting for like the next chorus to come out.
Exactly.
There needs to be some sort of
something to fill that empty space.
to fill the energy within that room, right?
Yeah.
Like, or we could just get you up there just yelling at everybody, right? Like,
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you up there.
Yeah. But this does go into the next segment. By the way, in my notes, everything that we talked about and the way that we're just flowing
Has been covered.
So I'm like, now we're gonna go to segment 21.
We need to start saying stories now.
Yeah.
Like,
but like how
let's talk about that cane. When you're
Tom, go. Provide the context.
basically, Donovan just told everyone to get up in the middle of the dance floor to take a group photo and then to start like dancing. And then this woman just whipped up her cane in the air and just started throwing it around.
Yeah.
And you know, the videographer reached out to me and he was like, "I'm so happy that you posted this, because like I saw this and I was dying." Like we all saw it and we were just laughing.
So in one of like my bits, like I get everyone to wave napkins, and then back, I think, when was it? It was like back in 2016 when I like developed this routine. People started lifting up chairs, and it became like
it's like a hazard.
It's a hazard. Like I see like decor people like looking at me like, those are our chairs. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't tell them to do that.
Yeah.
There's some MCs
They just
out
get
there
so hyped
that
up.
tell people to lift up chairs. I don't. Right? If they do it on their own, that's
they do it.
But at the last wedding I did, I had someone lift up a baby stroller. I'm like,
That's actually so funny.
that I was dying.
I wish someone caught that on video.
I have it.
Oh my God.
I have it.
You have to do a snippet.
Oh, I'm definitely going to put a snippet on this, right? And then on the other side, someone lifted up the baby. I'm like, the baby. But this baby was the smartest baby ever. When I'm telling everyone to wave their hands, this baby's doing
Waving its hands
I'm
too.
like, I stopped the music. I'm like, yo, the baby's doing it. And everyone started looking at the baby. I'm like, okay, baby, clap your hands. And the babies are clapping. So I'm like, I was freaking out. I'm like, yo, the
Baby's copying.
Yeah. I'm like, how old is this baby? It's like 2. I'm like, no.
That's so cute.
I'm going to share this footage. Like,
You have to.
Yeah, it's getting put on. Yeah, it was epic. So, okay. So, yes, you control people. I set the energy. We have our roles. But let's talk about a role that no one sees but has a big part. Decor. How important is decor to setting the vibe to the entire night?
This might also be a controversial take. Decor is important, obviously it is, but at the end of the day, the energy is more important. Like if you're cold in the room, or your food is bad, or the DJ's like playing something whack, or like you're saying weird things, or we're off flow, or there's awkward moments. That's what they're going to remember. They're going to remember like, oh, that was kind of a weird wedding. They're not going to remember the $20,000 flower arrangements that you paid for, right? Like people aren't really looking at that, or they're not looking if like your cutlery silver or gold, you know, like like people don't, maybe some people do. Obviously like I might look at that and be like, okay, I'm noticing it because I have an eye for it. But at the end of the day, it's the energy. Yeah. The decor is important. It does it makes it beautiful in the space. But I find things like lighting, like setting the mood with lighting is important. Like the uplighting, the candles, making it a little bit more romantic. And then I always tell people like, you need party lights. Like when you start dancing, like it's so weird when it's just dark.
Yes.
And there's no party lights. Like make it a party. If we're going to dance and you have a DJ.
Get your hall, get your DJ to set the. Like,
exactly. Yeah. And your DJ is really important. I've told you this.
I think every vendor has an important role and it contributes to the energy and the vibe. Yeah. But I always say, like, you know, I've heard people say, oh, you know, decor is this, but no, I personally think decor has, like, it's so much needed, because when I walk into a room and the room is done up, my mindset changes. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to work. Like, you know, I'm ready. Like, I feel there. And like, if I walk in and it's just basic, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people's budgets are different and basic might be it.
Yeah.
But when I walk into that room and it's just basic, I'm like, okay. I'll still I'll still do well.
Yeah.
I'll do what I have to do. But
I've had basic where it's like a crazy party.
Yeah.
So it really depends on,
of course, but like I said,
on you, me, and the crowd.
And the DJ, right?
And of course,
DJ,
always the DJ. I swear the first thing I told you when we were talking to our DJ at that wedding was like, you have the most important role, sir. Like, you need to keep the vibe up with the music.
Yes,
like, I need you to not... Like, I think at some point I literally said, I need you to change the song.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, you're killing me with this. Like, change it.
Yeah. Put some upbeat music because like it needs, like, DJs have such an important role at weddings. They like, I love working with like my professional DJs that know how to build a vibe because like I vibe with them, right?
Yeah.
And like, even like when making announcements, like I know how to make announcements without turning off the music. I just need a DJ to know the cue, know the countdown, and then he knows that after I'm like, all right, everyone, just to let you know, our appetizers are going to be coming out. Here we go right now. We're going to set the vibe. Say 1, 2, 3, and they know what to do.
And he knows what to do. Yeah, exactly. Like, and he has things lined up.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't like playlists. I like DJs that can read the room.
Exactly.
I like vendors that can read the room.
I think the playlist that the couple gives them should just be more so inspiration and like pick... Like, you don't have to play it in order. Like, you know, like they sent it to you. Just, read the room.
Yeah.
All of us need to read the room.
100%. Yes. So I'm going to play a little game with you here.
Okay.
It's called Fix This Wedding. Okay. I'm going to read you about something. Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
The caterer is an hour late.
Oh, boy.
The MC is nowhere to be found.
Oh, boy.
The bride's cousin wants to give a surprise speech, and the groom's mom is crying in the hallway. What's your move? I just threw like a...
Why is that? That's like so many things happening at once.
Let's go. What's your move?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, here we go. Let's start. The caterer is late.
Okay, the caterer
by 1 hour. Okay?
That's really bad. Okay.
The MC is, I don't know what MC this is, but the MC is nowhere to be found.
Okay.
The bride's cousin wants to give a surprise speech, and the groom's mom is crying in the hallway.
Okay, caterer's number one. We need to deal with the caterer because have you like seen people when they're angry, when they're hangry? Like, it's bad. So dealing with the caterer and just making sure when they're coming on time and then communicating that. So at some point I need to find the MC. I need to find you. I need to find the MC at some point to also communicate to the crowd that the food is coming.
But the MC is nowhere to be found.
Well, that's my next step. We're going to find the MC. I will tell you said the cousin wants to do a speech?
Yeah, bride's cousin.
And the bride's cousin. So I'll tell the bride's cousin, no problem. Let me just give me some time because there's some pressing things that need to happen.
Would you make the announcements if the MC is not?
I have.
Okay. Can I hear your MC voice?
No. I was so awkward. I didn't know what to do. I was like, hi, everyone. Like, I didn't do it like you. I was just like, and people knew I was the planner. It's obvious.
What I say too. Hi, everyone. No, I don't do that.
I have had to take over and I have had to MC and I don't like doing it. And I try really hard to not do it. I only do it if the couple is like really pleading with me.
Okay, so you're MCing.
But at that point I would, so the cousin, back to this. The cousin, I'll tell them to hold off. I have to ask the bride, like, yes or no.
Yes.
Do you want them to do the speech? Yes or no? Depending on that. The groom's mom crying is like a last minute. That's actually last on my list.
She's still there with tears, right?
That's okay. Well,
and it's because the caterer is an
So caterer first, find the MC, ask the bride if her cousin can do a speech, yes or no. Hold off the cousin until the MC is back, and then go console the mother and ask her like, why are you crying?
Okay,
it's a happy day.
Okay, I'm gonna put Is
that a good answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a twist. That's a great answer. I'm gonna put a twist. The MC's dating the mom. That's why I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
No, I'm messing with you. So these MCs, no, that's me. I'm not dating the mom. There we go. So honestly, you got to come back again.
I will. I'd love to come back.
Yeah, you got to come. Like, this is like, I think we could do this over and over and over.
I feel like we have so many stories to share.
100%. If you want to see Nikolina come back, just put in the comments, come back, please. And don't date the mom. That's the whole.
Don't date the mom.
Don't date the mom. Honestly, 424.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure.
Do me a favor, plug your socials. If people want to get in contact with you, how can they get in contact
Yeah,
with
so
you?
at 424 Event Group on all socials, and then info at 424eventgroup.com.
Yeah.
Email me,
There we go.
DM me.
Yeah, what's your email? Let's go. Just
Info at 424.com.
I was
Info at
busy.
424eventgroup.com.
I was busy like trying to sign on my.
Yeah.
Honestly, Nikolina, thank you so much for coming on. This was All Talk, No Regret with Nikolina from the 424 Event Group.